So then thinking about the structure and thinking about who you are as a person, can you tell us a bit about how it is that you came to Flint? Because we know that you're from Detroit.
Yes, I am from Detroit, but I've been living here in Flint since 2003 when I married Dr. Brown and I came to Flint. I've been working in Flint tirelessly. In fact, in one of the pieces, I say I was working in the community like the community was paying me, like for a 60-hour week. It was just so much to do. And I fell in love with Flint, still in love with Flint. And we went away because he had an opportunity. And we could have gone anywhere, but we came back to Flint. And said, where people said, where do you want to go? Why do you want to go to Flint? I said, because that's where the people are. Those are my people. And so there's a piece here. It's one of the first pieces. It's in the section called Fusion. And before I read this section to you, the book is divided into 6 different sections. And each section has a light energy name. It starts out with black holes, and it goes on to other fire and energy. So this one is the last section, and it's called On Finding Fusion. When I moved to Genesee County, where my husband's medical practice is located, the patients, welcomed me with bundles of fresh vegetables from their gardens. They brought hand-crocheted wares, woodworked gifts, and their Flint City warmth. They offered a kind-hearted congratulations, welcome to the family. While we were courting, I shared with Dr. Brown my vision of a comprehensive educational structure. It was designed with literacy at the center core, surrounded by outer rings of representing additional subjects, support services including health and music. In this plan, the educational and social needs of the whole student would be addressed. In turn, the strangest thing happened. Dr. Brown went to his briefcase and he retrieved a similar concentric plan. Only healthcare was the nucleus, with literacy and other social components, including art, comprising the outer rings to address the needs of the total patient. Now, if I had not been so focused on assessing and comparing the health-centered versus the literary-centered feasibility of our imagined 21st century constructs, I might have recognized with amazement that we were both walking around with almost identical prints for health and education. Therefore, when the patient said, "Welcome to the family," ooh, it was on. Literacy classes in the practice, art in the office, music, field trips to grocery stores, cooking classes, weight loss, financially incentivized healthy competitions, health fairs, and collaborative medical and collaborative workshops became the norm of this medical practice called James Brown, MD, PLC, and I was Director of Community Outreach. One Saturday afternoon, when I was facilitating a type 2 diabetes support group, several patients reported they heard Dr. Brown confess live on the air, Cumulus Radio, that Mrs. Brown had saved his life. I responded by telling the eager group that Dr. Brown had saved my life. At that point, Mr. Jones, an elderly black man from Georgia, said, wait here, just a minute, somebody lying. What you saying? Let y'all save each other's lives. Is that what you're trying to say? Yes, Mr. Jones, I answered with a smile. He said, well, all right, Jim. All right, Sam. That's real good. That's real good. And everybody laughed. And so continued the fusion. Like two magnetic planets, James was drawn into Semaj, and Semaj into James. Together we bent to fit, to compromise, and to expand. We were electromagnetically pulled into one another's orbit, until our spheres overlapped, collided, merged, and blended into a solar synthesis mirroring the reflective light of dynamism, a fusion, communion. Our combusting energies form a unique universe of creative circular calisthenics, with Dr. Brown painting acrylics on walls and canvases based on my poetry, and me writing poems inspired by his paintings and music. Our many projects, whether in healthcare or education or the arts, the sciences or business, they spin. They spin on a double brain axis. Our thoughts rotate, make resolutions, and a black love galaxy is born.